Okay, so this is question 7 from the Mathswatch homework. I'll read the question out and then go through it. Neil completes the 72-kilometre journey between Bristol and Cardiff in 48 minutes. He then drives 69 kilometres from Cardiff to Swansea at an average speed of 60 kilometres per hour. Work out Neil's average speed in kilometres per hour for his total journey from Bristol to Swansea. Okay, so I've started off the solution here. So in the end, we want to work out an average speed. Now to do that, we're going to need to find the total distance he travels divided by the total time. And that will give us speed. Remember, speed equals distance divided by time. Okay, so we already know from Bristol to Cardiff, from this first sentence, is 72 kilometres and it takes 48 minutes. And then from Cardiff to Swansea is 69 kilometres, but we don't know the time. So hopefully you can see that it's relatively straightforward to work out the total distance. We're just going to add together these two, but we need to know the time taken here in order to work out the total time and then use that formula. So that's kind of where we're heading. So the first thing we're going to need to do is work out the time taken to go from Cardiff to Swansea. So we're trying to find the time. So if I cover up using this triangle thing, time equals distance divided by speed. Okay, let's just write that down. So for this journey, we're just focusing on the Cardiff to Swansea journey, time equals distance divided by speed. Now that's going to be, so time is equal to the distance, which is 69 kilometres, divided by the speed, which is 60. Now if we do that, 69 divided by 60 is equal to, let's get it as a decimal, 1.15. So 1.15 hours. Now, actually, we don't need to convert that at all because when we're working out the average speed, we want the time in hours. We're actually going to have to convert this to hours later on. But just if you're interested, I guess some of you might do this just so you get a feel for the question. 0.15 of an hour, we can do 0.15 times 60 to give us, that's 9 minutes. So I'll just put that in brackets. That's 1 hour and 9 minutes, but that's not really relevant for this question. Okay, so finding the total time then, the total time is 48 minutes plus this 1 hour 9 minutes. I guess there's a couple of ways I could do this then. So I could, I think the way I'd go about it is to change that 48 minutes into hours. So 48 minutes is equal to how many hours? Well, we're going to do 48 divided by 60. So working that through, 48 divided by 60 gives us 0.8 of an hour. And then we'll combine that with the 1.15 hours. So total time is equal to 0.8 plus 1.15. So that gives us 1.95 hours. So that's the total time taken. I guess we could have done that by also adding together these two. So that's 1 hour and 57 minutes, and then changing the 57 minutes to a decimal, which is 0.95 hours. But so yeah, there's a couple of ways you could go about that. Okay, so we found the total time. We said before we haven't written it down so far, so let's just write it down. The total distance is equal to 72 plus 69, which gives 141, and we're in kilometres. So the average speed using this formula up here is going to be 141 divided by 1.95, which gives this rather unpleasant decimal, 72, let's just go to one decimal place, 0.3 kilometres per hour. Okay, hope that helps.